My plan earlier today was simply to clean up the kitchen, clean up the dining area. We were gonna get the water heater installed today. And then after that, I was gonna work on editing for the rest of the day. However, my husband and I started watching The Queen's Gambit yesterday night. Yeah, we started watching it. The last the last show that we watched together was Arcane. Oh my gosh, such a good one. So we were looking, or he was looking for another show to watch, and then he came across The Queen's Gambit, and then I told him I've heard stuff about that show that it's really, really good. And so instead of editing last night, I paused and then I started watching with him, and I think we watched maybe 2 or 3 episodes. It was such a good show. But this morning after we ate lunch, I started editing, right? And then I went to, hold on, let me set you up on the tripod. Okay, so I edited for just a couple of minutes, and then my husband came over and he said he was gonna fold laundry while he watched The Queen's Gambit. And so of course, I was like, well, you can't watch it without me. Just wait, let me pause where I'm at with my editing and let me just watch one episode. Well, we're 2 episodes in. And we were just about to start a third. And that's when I was like, wait, no, this is going too far. I need to finish editing. But while we were watching it, I got a notification that some of the hooks came in from Amazon for all of the stuff I'm gonna hang. And this is definitely more of like a gold, like a yellow gold versus, I don't know how much of a difference it'll look like on camera, but that versus a brushed gold. Oh, kind of chilly being outside. It just got here, so I just wanted to show you because this is part of what's gonna be used for the project that I'm gonna be working on in the kitchen. I checked my Amazon account and the rest of the stuff should be delivered by tomorrow. So if that's the case, then maybe I can have my husband cut down some of the poles for me today. And then tomorrow I'm gonna work on completing this little kitchen project. Now that these hooks got here, I'm gonna make sure that I put a bunch of them like this. This one is a pack of 30 that I bought. But as you can see, the little opening right here, or the little hook portion of it, is a lot smaller. Oh, shoot. No. Oh no. Okay. Well, anyways, the hook portion is a lot smaller, so I figured that this would work so good for like my measuring stuff, baking, things that I can hang, and just overall some of my favorite and hopefully cutest spoons or kitchen stuff, So picture this rearranged so that it fits properly. But then having a bunch of these like this, right? But maybe a little bit further back because I don't want them dangling right here. I kind of want them maybe like right here. But I wanted to make sure that I got like, what are they called? The curtain holders that were long enough so that this could hang down just a little bit like this. So you can pretty much still see the rod because I want you to be able to see it because I think that adds a little bit of character and interest, I want it to, pop out against the dark wall. And even though I'm still going to add a backsplash, the backsplash is going to be black glass. Actually, let me see if I can kind of show you so you can get an idea. I have it on top of the fridge. It's this one. Look how pretty that is. I feel like this is definitely gonna go along with the moodiness that I want in my kitchen. And even though it's black, I feel like it has a little bit of a blue undertone to it. Now, I'm not sure if it just looks that way because of the color in my kitchen and it's reflecting or what, but I think it's just so pretty. And the glass itself is flat, but on the inside it's beveled, so it has a little bit of a reflectiveness to it. So I think that once I have this up against it, if you just look at the contrast alone, I feel like the gold is going to help to reflect some gold undertones in the beveling of the glass, if that makes any sense. So it's going to help to reflect and add a little bit more warmth and also a really like nice amount of contrast. I can see it in my head. I don't know if it's like easy to visualize until I set everything up, but hopefully that's going to happen tomorrow. Oh, I'm so excited. But anyways, as soon as I saw these, I was like, oh my God, I need to go look at everything together. And it's definitely not the exact same shade of gold as all of the other hardware in my kitchen, but I think I like that. I think the little pops of gold, even if they're not the exact same shade of gold, it still complements each other because my eye isn't thinking like, oh, that's different gold from that gold. No, it almost all feels a little bit more cohesive. Now, something I do want to add to my kitchen is a little bit more pattern and texture. Like even the curtains, one thing I really want to do is every time I go to the thrift store, I've been trying to collect a couple of things. One of the main things that I've been trying to collect is table settings. So I used to go with just whatever is the most safe option. So if I was looking for a tablecloth, I wouldn't go for anything that's too patterned, or even if I thought the pattern was super cute, for the most part, I played it really safe and it would be more of a solid tablecloth, maybe with a little bit of texture, but usually it was just one solid color. And now I'm like, no, I want to play with pattern. I want to be able to set up my table, my dining area according to maybe like the season of the year. And then also just be able to switch it out and have like a really cute, nice table setting, you know? And then eventually when I have my garden again, I can also plant flowers and cut my own flowers and bring them indoors and be able to set up flower vases with cut flowers from the garden. Especially because in Serendipity Zone 90, one of the things that I really wanted to improve in Serendipity Zone 7, one of the things that I feel like I could have definitely improved on was planting more flowers for the pollinators and to be able to bring indoors. But I've always had this thing where I feel horrible cutting flowers. If I don't have to, I just don't cut them. I just let them bloom. I think a part of me feels like if I don't cut the flowers, then my mom can enjoy them as well. But I also want to be able to plant so many flowers that there's an abundance outside for the pollinators to enjoy, for my neighbors to enjoy, for my mom to be able to see from heaven. Or if my mom was here, like she would be able to enjoy them. But I also want to be able to bring some of that like joy and happiness indoors and be able to have little floral arrangements. And most of all, I think it's just going to be so exciting to be able to go to the thrift store and pick out some really cute vintage vases and creative ways to display a bouquet of flowers. I just think that's going to be so much fun. But anyways, why was I telling you this? Oh yeah. So far I am loving how the kitchen is starting to come together. I feel like the colors are getting there. I'm beginning to know what the style and the path I want to go down is going to be like. I definitely do want more of a moody feel in the kitchen. I want it to feel very homey at the same time and with a lot of character. So right now I am loving the contrast. I am loving the colors going on in the kitchen, but I feel like I want to start now playing with a little bit of pattern. Whether that means that, I don't know. How else can I add pattern to my kitchen? You tell me. Maybe like, instead of just having a white vase for my fake plant, I can either paint on a cuter pattern or design or something, or whenever I go to the thrift store, look for cute vases. Something that makes me feel super happy, you know? Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm working on. So that's something that I look for every time I go to the thrift store now, because I love the idea of creating a kitchen that feels very whimsical, and like it has little bits and pieces that reminds you that just kind of like go with my personality, you know? Because I love this kitchen. I feel like the more I'm able to make it mine, you know, the more I fall in love with it. Like currently I'm obsessed with all of the gold finishes. They're so, so cute. Maybe even play with like different other little pops of color that complement the honey oak and the dark navy walls, while still adding another extra little pop of color. You know what I mean? But without making my kitchen feel like it's like the rainbow or something. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Other than I was just really excited when these came in, because I was like, oh my god, I can finally start to sort of like visualize. See, and this is the one thing though that I was a little bit like nervous about, is some of my utensils that have a little bit of a thicker handle will not be working for this, or will not work well, I should say. But then there's other ones like this one that totally will. And most of my kitchen utensils are stainless steel and wood. The wood ones, the majority of them don't have something to hold on to from the handle. But I do have things like my measuring utensils, although I will say, I mean, no, actually hanging it there is not bad at all. How cute. And honestly, even those two combined, I really do love the mix of the stainless steel with gold. I just think that together, it looks cute, you know? It's not like every single piece of hardware in the entire kitchen is gold and I just have one random silver or stainless steel, you know, whatever it is, whether it's a utensil or some other type of hardware. I feel like gold is definitely like the main one, but there's still several pieces of stainless steel. I have it in areas like my stove, my kitchen sink, parts of the dishwasher, our refrigerator, and the fact that the sink itself is a mixture of brushed gold, and then I have no, I'm sorry. And the fact that the kitchen sink is stainless steel, but every single other piece of hardware, including all of the faucets on there, are gold accents. I think it just makes it look so intentional. So I think mixing those metals over here on this portion of the kitchen is going to also feel very intentional, especially because this backsplash, if one of the beveled pieces isn't reflecting part of the oak or honey cabinet, whatever, you know, like if it doesn't have that warm reflection in the beveling, then right off the bat it almost shows up as more of a silver or stainless steel color. But with the reflection of the honey oak and all of the other gold fixtures, I feel like that's gonna make even the backsplash look like it has a mixture of silver or stainless steel and gold elements in the backsplash. So I think that's also going to just make everything feel like it's very, very purposeful. And that's what I'm going for, honestly. Because when everybody started asking me if I was gonna paint the cabinets, after I decided that I really love them, I think that definitely made me second doubt myself, where I was like, I mean, do they really look so bad that everyone's asking me if I'm gonna paint them? And I mean, there was not one single person that came to the house and saw it for the first time and didn't say, are you gonna paint the cabinets? Everybody has asked me that. But now I'm like, okay, what can I do as I'm renovating the kitchen and choosing all these different elements to make it look very intentional? Like these oak cabinets they're just made to be here, you know, like the color, any other color would be okay, but these really stand out. And I feel like so far that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. But it's also why I'm going with all of these different selections. Anywho, that's the update for now. So basically, some of the stuff came in, but I'm still waiting on more things to come in tomorrow. Okay, that's it.